In today's free MaddenSchool.com tip, we're going to be going over a way to limit kickoff returns in Madden 25. Now, this question was asked by Jet on Madden School in yesterday's video, and in previous years, I probably wouldn't even waste time going over it, but this year, it's absolutely imperative to have some sort of strategy to counter the kickoff returns. I've personally received about 10 questions this year from 10 different people saying, I'm struggling with the kickoff return. I can't seem to stop it no matter what I do. Please help me. And so that's what this video is kind of be doing today. Even the best Madden players give up a kickoff return once out of every 5 or 10 times, unless you're going into practice mode practicing kickoffs, which nobody does. I mean, that just doesn't happen. So I'll waste my time doing that so I can kind of help you guys. And I've labbed it for 30 minutes or so, and I've found a good way of countering it. So I'm going to go over the play. You're just going to want to call it just a standard kickoff middle. I'll do it against the standard return middle. It's not necessary that you need to really do that, but it's going to work the same against kickoff left, kickoff right, and whatever your opponent decides to do. Now, to set this play up, you want to put the arrow all the way to the top and then all the way to the left. What this should ideally do is kick the ball to that tight end there at about the 30-yard line on the far left. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's the second grouping of guys, a line of 4 guys back there. And so instead of giving the ball to a guy with like 95 speed in the kick return spot, you're giving the ball to a third-string tight end who's not very fast, can't carry the ball very well, and just isn't very good. And that's kind of the idea behind this play. Now, the secondary benefit of this play is that you're going to get fumbles probably once every 5 or 10 times. You'll have a wide-open hit stick on that tight end when he catches it. And it really, generally, those types of guys have very low carry ratings, and so that's going to result in more fumbles. The final thing I want to go over before I kick this ball off is that in the standard kickoff procedure is to hit down on the right stick and then up on the right stick when it gets all the way to the top. That's not what we're going to be doing on this play. On this play, you're going to hit down on the right stick as usual, and then immediately left on the right stick as fast as you can. This just tells the kicker that you want to kick it as fast as you can, and you want to kick it to the left. If you miss it on the way up, you can get it on the way back down. I sometimes miss it on the way up myself, and then you just notice that the thing didn't stop. It's went all the way to the top. You just wait for it to come all the way back down, and then flick it to the left right before it gets to the bottom. I'll run it through a couple times here, and what you should notice is we have a chance at a fumble, and there's no real way for the deep guy to ever touch this ball. You can see there the guy got to about the 33-yard line. Generally, we have a better shot at the guy to hit stick him, but that time, for some reason, we didn't. That's a more accurate one. Again, about the 32-yard line. This can be done very consistently. You can actually do it to either side. I prefer the left side because it's harder to return off the left side than it is on the right side, but it's really just a personal preference. Again, about the 31-yard line, maybe the 32. And if we can limit that, if we have a guaranteed 31 or 32-yard line, I'm confident that 95% of you guys are going to be happy with that. And that's really the goal. You can see there's a real easy chance on the hit stick there. I mean, once out of every about 5, you should be able to force a fumble. That time, you can see what happens when you screw up. Not all that huge of a deal because you can still get there, but it's easier to hit stick the guy directly on the sideline than it is to navigate your way to the middle. So if you're enjoying our tips so far, make sure to like and subscribe, the usual stuff. Leave your feedback, what you want to see in the comments section. We only do tips nowadays that are specifically requested, because at least that way we know we're going to help at least one guy no matter what. Worst case scenario, we're going to help one guy and we're going to make one guy happy. Usually it's the type of thing that your teachers always tell you in class, where it's like, if you have a question, raise your hand, because 30 other guys in the class have the same question. They just don't want to raise their hand. It's easier to do that in YouTube and Madden school. So if you want something, some help with something, just leave a post. Hopefully we'll get to it. We do get a lot of requests and stuff, but we try our best to get to the most popular stuff that gets requested the most. So thanks for watching, and we'll do one of these again tomorrow.